Burp, burp, burp. Okay, just checking that I am live. Low-key, don't know how many people are gonna tune into this. Probably no one. Bro, I just got like an invite to someone's world. Sorry. Last time I tried to join, it didn't even work. So, yep. To anyone who ends up watching this, hello everyone. Today I don't have much else to do, so I'm gonna be building on stream. Well, I say today it's early midnight, and I don't mean in the game. I mean like IRL for me it's midnight. So yeah, I'm just gonna be building here, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Oh damn, I forgot to close this. Guess that before I start like actually working, I'm gonna do like a little bit of a tour of this place. Um, just cause I usually am not productive at all while building, so yeah. Just gonna test something. Oh, this is just to the later. Okay, yeah, this has like some delay. Okay, yeah, I think I'm chilling. So yeah, and this is like a little bit of a project. It's a small pizzeria, a little bit rather small. And don't look at the map. Like actually, I'm just closing that. I think. Where is the map? Mm, there we go. Yeah, like it's just a small place. A small place. Oops, accidentally closed everything. Oh my. Forgot to give myself food. Okay. So this is the main entrance. This is where people would normally come in, and I guess they would buy their tickets to enter. Yeah, business 101, I guess. So yeah, over here we have the ticket booth where we buy our tickets. Pretty straightforward, I would say. Um, Over here we have the thing where you put in the ticket and you enter. Loki forgot the word. And yeah, this is the inside. This is like the lobby. I'm so good with words. So yeah, to anyone who's new, this is a project that me and some friends have been working on for almost half a year now. It's gonna be an RP, hopefully, probably. Like I have only done like 4 copies of the same design of a pizzeria by now, with minor improvements, and this is like the fourth one. So anyway, this is Custom and Summers. This is where we would come to, well, get a refund or anything, I guess, if something went wrong. Yeah, no one works here. So, any luck with that. Over here we have the daycare, which is one of the unfinished rooms, but not one that I'm gonna work on today, because someone else is in charge of the daycare, and I would rather have them be the one to make the choices there. This is the main room for the place. This is where we also have, well, it's technically the stage room. The stage hangs from the ceiling, and yeah, over there is like the backstage. So we would put the animatronics on top of the stage and then lower it. We have like some seats and eating things over here, some tables. I'm thinking of maybe adding some stuff to this side so they look less empty. I did add staircases to the second floor because didn't yeah they didn't have fucking stairs, bro. Holy am I bad with language today. So yeah, also I guess like yeah, for anything because new English is not my first language, so if I'm struggling a bit, that's why. So yeah, this is a bowling alley. I don't think it needs much explaining what a bowling alley is used for. We have a few other rooms, and yeah, I'm such a good tour guide. But I guess that's like as far as I'm gonna go with the tour for now, and actually start getting on with building, honestly, because I'm honestly struggling with doing a tour. Like I had no plans for this. Like I literally just got a hit of inspiration and decided to randomly stream. Yeah, I'm for real. Okay. So what is on my to-do list for today is figure out this room because it's just a mess right now. Uh, finish this area off because like I think I have a decent idea of what to do here, but it's looking kind of bland in my opinion. Like we have a bunch of walls, but they'll look the same. They're quite plain. So I need to find a way to make this room pop. And also these other side rooms. Like I don't know what I was doing here. Like these are just all cookie cutter rooms. I don't know how much freedom I actually do have with this. Because like it's a rather small space, so to fully customize them, I definitely need to do some stuff. But yeah. I guess that's for starters, the entrance. How can I There's like a whole bunch of empty space here, but it has a reason. This is a main walking point, so I cannot oversaturate it. So like it needs to be easy to walk through. I cannot like something here to fill in the gap, and something here that is rather yeah, it's more of a rectangle shape. I'm thinking. I think I could have like some leaves here and another fountain here. Although I do, yeah, I overuse leaves a lot. And there's already a water feature here. I could technically also do a tree because there aren't there are trees, but there aren't that many. Honestly, I could do that. I guess I'm just gonna have to test and find stuff out. Okay, let's see. What can I do with this shape? I'm gonna go and do something like this. Kind of like a sphere. Yeah, that takes like this space properly. I do want to leave a bit more walking space for the people coming here. So yeah, that should be fine. And over here, actually, I don't want it to be like fully flat. That would be a bit boring. Maybe that prism could work for an indent to look like a bit separated. And then this, I should probably turn off the. Huh. It's gonna be a weird shape. Gonna be a diamond. Not feeling too confident yet with this. I guess I can grow with it. It definitely needs some leaves. Okay. And then the main structure. I want to do a 3. And I guess that I would preferably have it spread a bit this way and then a bit that way. Not have it be completely flat. Another idea could be that it covers a bit of this area. I'm gonna make this trunk a little bit thicker so I have a bit more to work with. The leaves, yeah, the leaves help to not have to build all the roots. It can just be implied that they're underneath the leaves. I guess like a branch can go that way. Then this separates like this. Actually, it turns into 2 branches. Okay, that could work. It's definitely gonna struggle a bit when it comes to putting on the leaves though. Maybe something like that. I want this to go as high as possible. That's gonna be the highest point of the tree. And I guess also could use some stairs for blending it out a bit. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, I cannot connect. I don't need to use different colors. Gonna go a bit of a... Yeah, I'm gonna over spam a bit here and then break some later. Trying to figure out stuff right now. Okay, yeah, that's like the mess there. Maybe. Or I'm doing like how an AI would do trees. I'm basically connecting branches at this point. Like, it needs to look decent from far away viewpoints. It doesn't need to look good from every angle, but at least the ones where you walk by it. Yeah, that side looks kinda okay. This side looks off. It definitely looks somewhat weird. I think it needs to be like a bit puffier on this side. Needs a bit of a leaf spam. Yeah, there we go. This happens to me for not doing that many trees. I think this might work. It's honestly one of my better trees. I mean, we have this, for example. These are kinda mid. So now that I have my tree over here, which I have absolutely no explanation for why I even have this tree here. You see, like, sometimes you have to build something out of vibes, and you come up with the explanation like 3 months later. That's just my style. Okay, so I need to put something here. But what would be interesting and makes actually no, it doesn't have to make sense. I already just yeah. Something that is just random, that is off. I could add a fish tank. That could be a thing. The other thing that I could do is maybe add. I mean, yeah, the color, the vibes, it keeps, at least for me, like seafood. I could add like a little bit of a stall and maybe add like one of those. What's the name? The. I'm trying to talk off memory and I really don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use some of these, definitely. I have not used this. What? Okay, then. Oh, but I think my voice just picked there. Okay, so let's see. Something like this, something like that. That's not even baseable, but maybe some carpet. Okay, and this has to loop around because it's definitely not going over that. Yeah, would. It's already blocking the. Although, like, I'm gonna read this like one more, just so it feels more natural walking through this. And I guess I'm just gonna do this here. This table is rather long. Like I have a. Oh, there's something here, but the place where the food comes from is here, but there's a stage here, and this starts here. So I need to find a way. Like I can either move this stage forwards a bit, but that would. Actually, I do need to modify these rooms eventually. So I could just mess with this right now. And meanwhile, I guess I can add like a wall here and add something else there. And just for a little bit of depth, just stairs instead of full blocks. So this is gonna be like a little part where they can cook in front of you. I should probably add like some chairs as well. I'm just gonna go with the first block I found. You can just sit here and have some seafood be prepared for you. The thing about this building is just that it's just completely built of vibes. Nothing makes sense, okay? If I thought it was a vibe when I was building, then it probably is here. Hmm. I don't know, but I got like a horrible idea. It definitely has to be this thickness. And a bit taller. Actually, no, I need to change color here. Actually, I have not used wool that much. Red is like the first brand that I think of. But lucky I cannot even use brands. I really wonder how this is gonna end up looking like. Lucky, yeah, it kinda hits it. So this is gonna be our definitely not a real brand soda machine built exactly like a soda. Okay, so here I would put the dispensers. There's already like some on the side of this thing. Never mind, I did not build them. They were meant to be there. And as everyone knows, intention is what matters. What can I use for this? It has to not pop up so much. Oh, it shelves. Shelves will make sense in a sec. I can. I'm just thinking of using the most random blocks right now. Honestly, yeah, couldn't be. Where is the. Here, banners. Let's do. And. Oh, they're light glitched. Mm, there we go. So these are the soda machines. Holy by building here. I could probably add like something to the sides of these, but there's also like a lot less space. What could be something round? I can use these blocks again. Honestly, I kinda just vibe with smooth stone slabs. Yes. 3 blocks, not overdoing it. Four, maybe four. And can I put something to top that? That wouldn't be too weird. Honestly, what was the option? No, it's not this. Was it this? Yeah, I forgot to turn off updates, but such a bad idea that it might actually look kinda okay-ish. How did that update? Is it gonna... Oh, it's the growth. Yeah, it's not gonna work then. Whenever it's about to grow, it updates, so it breaks it. Although in that case, a lot of things would break. I can guess I can leave it as is for now. Like I also have to take into consideration that it's both Bedrock and Java, so some things that only appear on Java would just look normal in Bedrock, and that would break the illusion. Because like an idea that I was having was using divided glass panes, but I'm pretty sure that they won't load in Bedrock. And let's see. To disconnect? Yes, I do. But this thing is just sealed like that. It could be a cool idea. Just last with gaps. Although by that point I can just use normal glass and yeah. It's gonna leave it like that for now. I'm actually just dreading building on this room. This is like... This feels so basic. Although it's either building here or going to the downstairs area. Actually, yeah, I'm going to the downstairs. The downstairs is way more salvageable. This is supposed to be a steampunk area. Yesterday I spent a bit of time like planning out how I wanted to place the buildings. So I guess that now I can just start building. I'm actually gonna need night vision for this. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna give myself the effect. This is gonna be the main entrance. I guess that for starters, I could make the walkway be a little more recognizable because this tiled floor looks honestly kind of mid. I'm gonna copy a bit what my friend Brian did over here. This is the room that Brian's been working on. For their floor, they separated the buildings using a sidewalk. I'm just gonna copy that for this area. I cannot even find the room I was meant to be in. There we go. So I guess I'm just gonna... No. What was my command for? Oh, it was bruh. And I want to select this and this. Is that my whole floor? Wait, no. This and this. There we go. Now I have all the floors selected. Well, up to there, I guess. Okay, now I think that's everything. And I'm gonna use the... Yeah, no. Where is the paint option? I don't use this too much. I should probably do though. Ah, here we go, painter. And use stone, yeah. Okay, so I need to... I may have... Actually, yeah, no. Look, he's just struggling to do this properly. Might accidentally just replace everything with stone as I'm going. Yeah. I'm just gonna redo. Like, this alleyway is stone, definitely. I want to, like, a little bit... Actually, it might be better to do that by hand, that area. And this, like that, yeah. So it's like showing the pathway. This definitely has to be stone, the shopping area over here. That works. And this over here as well. Okay, that's like a bit off, but still, yeah, the pathway for that. Okay, here's gonna be complicated, so here's just gonna be purely stone. I'm just gonna do this from the inside like that. Yeah, that... I'm definitely gonna have to fix a lot by hand, that's for sure. But this is like a rough of what I want to do. Because not going through the inside of the buildings, it might be a better idea to... Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a replace tool for this. Okay, yeah, that works. So you go up the stairs here, and then that's that. Now, for the actual build. Actually, that's might be... Definitely want to go for breaks. but I don't want to overuse them too much. Hmm. Cover the staircase, though. I don't need to cover the staircase. That's too much velocity. Yeah, it's definitely already not following steampunk. If anything, it's more the other one. I just want this to be a wow. Yeah, if I wanted to make it more steampunk, I would need to use a more brownish color pattern. So all the oranges, including copper, dark oak wood, strip also would go good. Maybe if I replace this with this. Mm, doesn't fully sell it. It feels it needs a bit more industrial vibes. Hmm. Yeah, it just feels off. It feels way off. And I think I'm never built on steampunk style. I'm just going off vibes right now. But yeah, the vibes are just not it. Everything has to be different shades, that's for sure. Cannot have all of these be the same. Mm, no, that's. I mean, even like the floor choice already doesn't help. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's definitely not cooking. Enter here, that's like that, but honestly, it's quite boring. Yeah, this honestly looks horrible. Okay, I definitely need to get myself educated on how to properly build and not attempt this. I have a bunch of ideas, but honestly, it seems I don't know how to build them right now. I can only do the classical old boring stuff. Okay. I'm definitely a fish out of water while trying to build that. That looks awful. That's not the same. Yeah, I guess that could work. Hmm. I want this to be open to this area. So when someone is here, they can see what's going on over there as well. I guess I could also just try to block in a lot of this. There's this entire area that is just still open for some reason. I need to add more supports to this area. Last time I was working on this, I was trying to add like an inner circle for, yeah, to add more pillars to this because it definitely needs them. But I don't want them to end up hitting this, so they need to be spaced out. And honestly, I think could cool, look cool. I also need to close off this area. Look, it's a good try right now to block this off somehow. I'm thinking. I want some of this to still be visible. My current is to do like a wall that is completely diagonal. But I don't want it to block this structure. Yeah, that will block it. Or maybe actually that could work. I could just start dividing it from here. So that goes like that. This cuts off here. And this second one I'll do is gonna be like this. I guess at this, yeah, you're broken still. There could be a way to work on this. Oopsie doopsie. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this got blocked by the land. What are those floating blocks? Forgot about all of this stuff. Yeah, look, it's run out of inspiration for the. Forgot about that wall. Actually, I wonder, can I full dive bomb through there? I want to go through this room and into Pirate's Cove. Okay, I lost a lot of velocity by hitting that wall. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna. This went from building to like practicing in this map. I mean, I do have to hit my aerial shot somehow. And again, I hit that wall. I mean, it's definitely way easier on the downward area. Yeah, going down the tunnel is much easier. Also, I need to fix that. But going up? Yeah, it's just that wall. I wonder if I can break through here. I'm probably gonna crash because the range for this is way lower. Oh, I didn't have defense here. Ups. Actually, do I have yeah, I do have this. Oh, I don't have food though. Holy attribute swapping there. DP, got my stuff back. The way, yeah. If someone's questioning why I'm putting it on my inventory instead of just using the keybind, it's because the keybind just resorts my inventory. I didn't reconfigure R. Oops. I don't even know what I'm doing. Actually, what is a better... I hit the button by accident. Trying to figure out keybinds here. I mean, I did that slightly better. Actually, what does this have? It isn't enough, I guess. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna kill attack of golems and then just leave, I guess. Yeah, no one is watching either way. Burp, 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 burp. Okay, and I immediately messed that up. PvP is someone who doesn't even properly do PvP is trying to PvP golems. They could just attributes of these guys. I did not unequip my Elytra. Too far. Yeah, it might take a while if I just keep on playing bad. Like that. I'm taking too long to hit these guys. Actually, might be able to get rid of a field like this. Or maybe not. Can I get this stuff before the Iron Golem hits me? He's probably gonna... Okay, damn. Oh, it was that guy, uh-huh. Oh, I lost the guy. Actually, what does this? Rail. Ah, that actually works. Oops, that almost killed me. Okay, that's too far a distance. Up. It might be a bad idea to do this without totems. Oh, I'm running out of rockets. Yeah, I just have to chain this. Oof. I'm low. Okay, that was a fail. Ain't no way I actually waited that. And I'm low again. Yeah, definitely need to chain now. Bro. Oh, I don't have the keybinds. And now I'm cooked. Holy cell. Is there anyone? Oh yeah, there's definitely some that are just close to the edge. Yo. How many can I aggro? And I messed that up. Oh, that guy just... Oh. This guy's just selling. Oh, I don't have rocket. Burp, 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 burp. And you also get... Huh. I reached that guy over there. And now there's just a few missing. Actually, I wonder if I can. Okay, yeah, that's not enough knockback, I think. But that is just out of range. Bruh. Huh? You guys okay? Where did all the aggro go? I could have done a mess hit there. So yeah, I got bored. I built like 2 seconds and did absolutely wasting my time for the rest. Hope whoever watches this like 4 years from now enjoyed this stream.